In every life, there is a moment when you feel distant, a moment when everything feels out of reach. But what if you could return to your true self? What if you could rediscover the peace buried within you? What if you could stop searching for answers and start creating them? Science confirms that meditation reshapes the brain, reduces stress, and enhances clarity. It is a tool not just for relaxation, but for transformation. A 40-day journey not just about meditation, but about awakening your true power, connecting with a higher purpose, and reimagining what it means to live. Join us in the 40-day online meditation program by Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation, where leaders, employees, creators, and dreamers come together to breathe, reflect, and align their hearts with what truly matters. This is not just another meditation course, this is a doorway to the life you are meant to create. 75-minute live sessions, scientifically designed to unlock the full potential of your mind, body, and spirit. Daily wisdom notes, sharing insights that will guide your thoughts every single day. Guest leaders offer wisdom from people who have walked the path you're on. Group meditations empower you with the collective energy of hundreds, bringing your personal growth into a larger community of transformation. This is not about changing who you are, it's about remembering who you have always been, the creator of your own reality, the leader of your own story. The world needs more leaders, leaders who lead from within, leaders who transform their lives and the lives of others.
Especially anger management and time management, focus. I'm into IT, right? So obviously, this pressure, work pressure, all this, I'm able to managing.
I could feel calmness, quietness. It has given me more composure and I am able to tackle the daily situations in a better way than before.
Helping me to reduce stress. It became habitual to me to respond, not to react. Like even it is reducing my stress, which is helping me to lower my skin problem.
Not able to sleep before, but now I'm getting very nice sleep. I see a lot of changes in my work life also, in grasping things also, like learning quickly.
Will you step into the life you were meant to live? The 40-day meditation journey starts now. Register for free. Your transformation begins with a single breath.
Happy morning, dear friends and masters. Great afternoon and evening, those joining from the West. We are in the middle of our GCML 3 Global Conference for Meditation Leaders in New Delhi, Bharat Manipal. Hope many of you are able to participate in that, either physically or online. Able to paste the link in the chat for those who are able to not be there physically and want to follow the session. Dear friend, this is a great opportunity to be in the group of powerful meditators, and that vision and that cause of having a group coming together for such an event will have a long-lasting resolution for peace and harmony, which is very much needed in this hour. One of the books that I read that made me go deeper in the starting of my journey was Siddhartha from Paramanhas. It's when I was reading the book, the one captivating factor for me is about the love of Buddha, of how after enlightenment, we feel like after enlightenment, like most of the masters, like they are in that blissful state and never want to come out. But a few of those many want to, due to the abundance of the love and due to their natural state of love, want to come out of it and either teach or want to have many of others realize the same consciousness or same awakened state as they are in. It's not because they need disciples. It's not because they need followers. It's because of their natural state that they are in that would, captivate many of them to follow these great leaders. We see a beautiful understanding of Buddha's love in that book. And Buddha is not only shown as deeply compassionate, but his love is also not possessive towards his disciples. He's not trying anyone or asking anyone to just follow his footsteps, but he's showing the path to many of them to be in that blissful state. Like the teachings of Bhaktiji or Chandrasur, they never asked to follow them physically as their guru. They always taught like your breath is your guru. And follow your breath, observe your breath. Similarly, like this book also talks about like Buddha's love, where Buddha does not try to hold on to the disciples, and he does not bind anyone to follow him. Instead, he teaches that calmness, that freedom, that universal compassion. Right? Once you go into that blissful state, all you see is that compassion, universal compassion, like everything is one, that oneness, that love. This is why when Siddhartha asks if Buddha does not have that love, right? Before I came to meditation, I only know Buddhist teachings as renunciation, suffering and things like that. Then after being a Buddha CEO and listening to Chandrasur and rereading these books, all of these things, all of my limitedness or limited understanding toward things became more clearer. Buddha does not have that personal love or attachment, then why does he return to teaching? Right? That's one of the questions that Siddhartha asks. And the answer is Buddha's love is not the kind of love that clings or depends on somebody to appreciate him or follow him. That's the higher state of compassion and true love where it naturally flows. That love is in a state where you are not forcing it, a love that wishes to guide, awaken, and liberate. He returns to teaching because he don't need any disciples, because that flow state, when he is in that awakened state, automatically that aura attracts many of them. So the message from the book is true love does not possess, and true teaching does not imprison any of your souls or any of you to be a disciple. The Buddhist greatness lies in freedom. And Buddha's teaching is about non-attachment, and he teaches without force and allows without needing to own someone as a disciple. So let's have that feeling of true love, and let's radiate that energy in our meditation, in our today's meditation, wherever we are. Let's feel that oneness and let's visualize the true love. And let's radiate our energy to all the GCML participants, all the facilitators, whoever is in the session. Let's send our powerful love and energies to them from wherever we are. Let's go into meditation, dear friends. We're doing Anapanasati, breath mindfulness meditation. Welcome everyone to this Sunday long meditation session. We'll be going a little longer than every day. If you're here for Sunday long meditation, you know it's we're doing breath mindfulness meditation where we observe our normal, natural breath. Sit comfortably, dear friends. Relax. If you have specs, remove your specs and observe your normal, natural breath. We'll have guidance in Chandra Sir's words. Relax, dear friends. Let's go into meditation.
Dear friends, dear masters, with your specs removed, eyes closed, fingers into fingers, hands comfortably rested in your lap. Observe your normal, natural in breath and the out breath. We are in this powerful group meditation. Observe your normal, natural in breath and the out breath. When you observe your breath, my mind becomes empty. Allow yourself to merge into your breath and allow yourself to experience that emptiness and blackness, that feel of no body, of no thing. The field of consciousness. as a yourself. To experience that emptiness. That blackness. Inside of you, all around you. That's energy. All emptiness is energy. The quantum field of energy. This is the quantum field of energy. The field of all existence, the field of all creation. The more you are with it in this field of emptiness and energy, the more one you become. If you find yourself distracted in thought, go back to observing your breath and allow yourself to slowly and slowly go into that emptiness of no body, of no thing. Everything that you experienced or everything that you can ever think of experiencing is here in this field of energy as possibilities. The longer you stay connected to this field, the more you tune in to these possibilities, the more you draw that experience into your life. Stay aware of that field of light, that energy. As you merge into your breath, we are less matter, more emptiness and energy. When you become empty of thought, you lose the sense of matter. You experience that greater emptiness energy. You tune in to the limitless frequency, you become familiar. Friends, as we are merging into this field of possibilities, as we are clearer in our minds of thought, we have a beautiful opportunity to create a new future for ourselves. Our thoughts and feelings draw newer experiences into our life. When you intend clearly and when you experience that emotion of that intention deeply, friends, you reprogram your subconscious. You send stronger signal to the quantum field to bring that future into your physicality. Come on, dear friends, I would like you to, at this moment, imagine with your attention and your heart, imagine that a ray of golden light is entering your heart center. A ray of light of creation. And then notice and imagine that light expanding to slowly to every part of your being. And notice that light expanding and expanding and immersing your entire being. This light symbolic of creation, that creation energy notice it is dissolving. Everything. And I'd like you to affirm, dear friends, I want you to do this process with excitement. Friends, here in this field we are consciousness. We are existence with no limitation whatsoever. Affirm, I am open to your future filled with joy and laughter. I release all judgment of myself and others. Come on, friends. You're in this field of consciousness. This is your greatest self. Talk to it. I want you to surrender and release that limitation, judgment, fear. I'm free from the need to criticize or compare. I am clear and calm. All limitations are dissolving. I am that greater consciousness. Come on, dear friends, I want you to affirm gratitude fills my heart. I see beauty in every moment, in every experience of my life. I'm deeply grateful to my body, to myself, to everything. I live in total freedom. I am free. Abundance is my second nature. I live and I attract abundance. I am this greater intelligence. Whatever I take up, I am successful in my own way. I live each day with purpose, with meaning, with deep satisfaction. Dear friends, I want you to imagine and dream of this new future where you drop limitation, where you drop judgment, where embracing freedom, abundance, intelligence. Bring up the flashes of that future, dear friends, and feel that energy. How does it feel to be drawing that abundance into your life? To be living that abundance of wealth, of health, of energy, of knowledge, of relationships, of consciousness. Feel. Come on, dear friends. I want you to believe in the process. Shift your energies, dear friends. Feel it. Live that experience with no limitation, with no doubt. Whatever deeply and emotionally embrace, you manifest. Come on, dear friends. You are living your future. You're dreaming of that freedom. You're dreaming of that courage, that abundance. You are in gratitude. Every step of your way, feel it, dear friends. Whatever that is that you wish to experience, feel, dream, and let yourselves rejoice that emotion, that energy building up in your heart center and your entire body, dear friends. Feel it. How does it feel to be in that gratitude, to be loving, to be experiencing that abundance of beauty? Remember, the more you feel, the more you live, the more you heighten your subconscious to manifest this for you, to be in deep touch with the field. Dream. I am this infinite consciousness. I am that awareness. And from this nothingness of creation, I manifest everything. Feel it, dear friends. Recognize that you place great intentions. You primed your subconscious with imagination. Let it go. And feel that you're drawing that future. Be in that completeness that is manifesting for you. In the right time and place. Friend, all thoughts and all feelings and emotions are energy. I'd like you to be in a deep relaxation, to let your body absorb these energies. And as you surrender this future to the field, I'd like you to be in that space of emptiness, relaxing deeply. I'd like you to take quick, short breaths. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. Here you go. Inhale, exhale, 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 inhale. Hold your breath. Exhale. feel that. That's energy in your brain. Relax into it. Feel it. Relax. Relax, dear friends. I'd like you to quickly lie down, dear friends, wherever you are, without disturbing your meditation. Lie down. Take a comfortable posture, feeling the weight of your body on the floor, on the mattress, relaxing into it deeply. In that relaxing, comfortable posture, I'd like you to slowly drift away into the infinity of this universe and be a witness to whatever you may experience as you drift away, and let your body deeply rest and relax. Come back to your body. Come back to your breath. Place your hands over your heart. With your hands over your heart, express deep gratitude to all things and everyone for helping you be in this exploration of consciousness and for helping you create a new future with your imagination. Recognize that you are that intelligent awareness, that consciousness residing within your body, that sacred temple, that vehicle, helping you experience beautifully here in this plane. Bless your body and love it and invite it into a new life. As you come out of this meditation, why we recognize that in every meditation, we dissolve something of our past, and our mind is always reprogrammed with a higher will and higher wisdom, moving you towards a purpose. And be certain that your affirmations and intentions have reprogrammed your subconscious to draw the future for you from this very moment. Be ready to embrace adventures and opportunities with greater synchronicities flowing into your life. Recognize that all challenges are merely there to know more about yourself, to move you into your greatness, to gain greater strength. Embrace them. They're merely experiences. Express gratitude to all things and everyone, to your parents, teachers, mentors, to your family, friends, colleagues, relatives, everybody in your life. Your gratitude to this all nature, to this plant kingdom, that mineral kingdom, that animal kingdom, to that angelic kingdom. Gratitude to yourself and to this intelligent quantum field of awareness for helping you create this future, helping you stay connected in this future. recollect your experiences from the session, feeling with certainty that a great new future is unfolding for you from this very moment. Whenever you're ready, you can keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds and then you may open your eyes.
Okay, dear friends. If you had a wonderful meditation, if anybody wants to share, please feel free to raise your hand, or if you're following the GCML or part of GCML wants to share a word, please feel free to raise your hand. Yes, anyone? Thank you. Yes, Neeraj Chakrabarti, please unmute yourself.
Happy morning, sir. So every time
Yes.
when I meditate, so I am so much involved in meditation that sometimes I follow the guidance which the master is giving. So what to do? I don't know where I am, on which planet I am. I am so much engrossed in the meditation. So is it okay?
Yes, Neeraj, it is absolutely okay. Meditation guidance is only for you to follow, but it's not absolutely necessary that you hear word by word of the meditation. Once you are in that flow state, once you are in that intense meditative state, your brain, it's normal function of your brain to have emptiness. And once you get a thought, it's also a normal thought of process of your brain to get distracted. So guidance only helps you to go back and observe your breath. It reminds you to go back and be in that state. That's it. You don't need to follow word by word, or don't need to. It's just a process that you'll let it come to you. You're not forcing anything, but it's just a natural process. Whatever happens during meditation, it is absolutely fine.
Thank you, sir. The meditation was wonderful, and it was feeling like time flies in a second. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Neeraj. Thank you for sharing. Yes, dear friends. Last week, Lata Menon was talking about this book, The Play of Consciousness by Swami Muktananda. It's a great book. It's a wonderful book. I have to read a sentence from the sadhana chapter of this book. It says, meditate on what pleases you most. Meditate on that which stills your mind, which frees it of restlessness and brings it into the self. Do not waste your time wrangling. Meditate on anything, whatever practice you're in. It says, like, do not give your trust in the process. And whatever happens during meditation, do not doubt it. Through meditation, you should attain the place of supreme peace that is within you. When he means the person who is meditating, arrives at that place, the aspirant forgets all pain and suffering. He becomes whole. He forgets the nightmares of his frustration and inadequacies, and his imaginings about birth and death are destroyed. So that's the essence of meditation again. It's a wonderful book. So once talks about full surrenderance. It also talks about like having no doubts about the process. Whatever you stick on to the process, you're going to get there. Whatever path you choose, you're ultimately going to get there. But you believe, you trust in the process, and you're 100% sure that that is the process that you chose, and you are sticking to the process of breath mindfulness meditation, that whatever we choose here and whatever we teach here, you are having no doubts at all. Sometimes you may have a wonderful experience in meditation. Sometimes the meditation is full of thoughts. That's okay. But the process, trusting the process, it always comes back to how confident you are about yourself and about the trust, about your trust in going back again. As you meditate more, those neurons, those connections happen automatically, which will make the bond strong for you to believe in the process too. It's like a cyclical thing, like, it goes in a loop. You may have wonderful meditation, then need to have the next experience. The next experience can only occur once you question or have that, that strong intent to proceed forward. This book, Play of Consciousness, talks about how to be in that state of connectedness. If you see Chandra sir, like, he is always in that field of connecting. If you are interacting with him, you feel like he is always in that state of, he's not, though he is interacting with you and he is having that conversation, he's always in that field. He's always connected in that field. That's how I feel when I interact with him. And Swami Muktananda teaches us many things from this book. Once he goes into the blissful state, he documented each and every step of what experiences he had, and each minute detail of what colors, what lights he's seeing, and what is his state, and how he is feeling. And each and every aspect of his physical state as well as his mental state too. So it's a must-read book, dear friends. And why we read these books, in my opinion, it's like several masters. It's two people. Let's say they live in the same situation in the same room, right? And the person A may have a different experience compared to person B. You and your sister, your brother might have grown up in the same house, but your experiences are completely different from that of your sibling. So similarly, multiple masters and their experiences going through it, what experience you are going through, and then can relate, okay, this master went through this experience and that master went through that experience. Life can only be experienced through these great events, great experiences of these masters. And meditation plays a very important role. It's not merely like sitting quietly with closed eyes. Meditation is process of, it's the training the mind and purifying the mind. Many of you once I sit in meditation, some of the thoughts were like going back to my childhood and going back to that minute details of what happened there. Like, why am I getting the thought when I am in that meditative state, when I want to go into the blank state? Nobody knows. Again, you need to go through that process for you to purify your consciousness about the deeds that happen and let it go. You need to take it away. And then during this process, of cleansing yourself and cleansing, purifying the mind, elevating yourself, it is very important to note the experiences of various masters. The art of moving from distractions to inner awareness is very much needed. And by reading and listening to these masters, you will get to perfect that art. It is the discipline that helps you rise above noise of these senses and the connection that needs to happen with your deeper self, within. As meditators, we often discover, we have these many thoughts. And we move from thought to thought very quickly too. It pulls us towards many emotions within us, and that will happen during the meditation too. And once you are able to overcome it, once you are able to be just an observer of each and every thought, whatever may happen, whatever thought you may get, you may just be an observer, let it go through. It's like a traffic going through, if you're walking on a street, there are hundreds of cars and going through by your side, it's just that you're walking and then there are many, distractions happening, but it doesn't affect your journey, your path. So same thing in meditation, you may have many distractions and it may pull you towards again those emotions, but just be an observer of that. And you need to also not comment yourself or be a critic to yourself that much. It's okay. And just be an observer of the restless mind. And say good things about yourself. Say good things about your mind. You have a beautiful mind. And say whatever happens in your mind, it's all good. If you send that positivity, if you train your brain, if you train yourself, that neuron, that circuits, whatever happened during meditation, that connections, the positivity that happens, you are going to get there. You're going to get to that emptiness and be in that emptiness state for longer and longer durations. This is one of the most important teachings of this book, and also a truth about the spiritual life that we are having, or we are going to have. We don't feel like we are not helpless with our thoughts. We are just an observer of our thoughts. That's it. Whatever just happens, we are just observing it. We are not attaching any emotion to it. And during this process, of going deeper and deeper and deeper, like as we go deeper, we get better and better and better. And that happens through sadhana, a lot of practice, a lot of devotion. And we always need to be connected in that state. We always, not just during meditation, like after meditation too, or constantly, we should be always, be an observer of our breath. Always be thinking about, always be coming back to our breath. Just be mindful about whatever task that you are doing. Just be mindful and pay your fullest attention. Thich Nhat Hanh says about, if you're washing the dishes, don't worry about after these dishes are done, I'm gonna enjoy it, or I'm gonna have a good time. This is just a chore. No, just find happiness in every small thing. That's what he says, beautiful things. So the play of consciousness, dear friend, can be understood in whatever we repeatedly think, we become inclined towards it. Same thing in Seth's book, Nature of Personal Reality, Jane Roberts. Your thoughts create your reality. Repeated thoughts create habits, habits create your character. James Allen. It's in As a Man Thinketh, wonderful book too. And that character, whatever molds you, it ultimately decides your final destiny in your life. So meditation is a very powerful practice which will ultimately shape your habits, your character, your beautiful thoughts, shape your character, your habits, your destiny. It's physical form. It's yours changing the physical form. And it's all created by you and you alone. So dear friends, have that strong intention when you're in meditation, after meditation, during the course of your time after meditation. You had a wonderful meditation. Now go to your daily regular activities and maintain that peace, that calmness throughout the weekend, and probably going into next week too. Take 1 hour, hour by hour, and see how this meditation bliss has affected the next coming hour and the next coming hour. And by that, you will raise your consciousness, and your experiences will become naturally. It will become natural. You're not forcing anything. It should come from your nature. It should come from your nature. There is this story about Karna and Yudhishthira, right? So Yudhishthira actually donates or gives dana of thousands of acres of sandalwood trees. Then when it comes to Karna, he says there are no more sandalwood trees, and he just destroys his palace, and then whatever the doors and the frames, he gives those as dana. And he says who is great? Who is great? Dana. who is great giver? And the answer is it is Karna, because it is his nature. It is embedded in him. It's not like we should give it for attaining something. So that's what we should get. Like our ultimate objective is to get there, to purify our consciousness, our inner self, to get into that inner peace, to feel that our nature should be so peaceful and so blissful. That's what we are going to get there. Again, this is all going to happen naturally and not by forcing anything. Not even your in-breath, and you're not doing pranayama or anything, which is like a subtle way of saying we're not forcing, not even our breath. It should happen very naturally. And it will happen, dear friends. I have a question in the chat. Today, after meditation and opening my eyes, I'm still feeling high energy. Head feels really heavy. If I close my eyes, I'm feeling that high energy. It is very normal, ma'am. It is very normal, Shruti. You are the reason why we get to feel the energy states is those connections happening, those new connections happening in our mind, and those new neural connections happening, those stronger connections happening with the way we train our brain, and that change of this brain structure will have you release the energy in different ways. And sometimes you may feel heavier, sometimes lighter, like it's all part of the process. And it's a great process. Just be an observer of it and just feel great. And congratulate yourself of having wonderful experiences. And every experience is a great experience, whatever it is, however small it is, however big it is, we always feel that we are progressing in our journey every day. Thank yourself, pat yourself, and say you are doing great. You're progressing in your journey. And how many out there are really able to sit down for this long meditation and able to spend time like this and able to progress in their life spiritually and outside too. In this material world is so important. That's what Swami Nityananda says. Meditate for your material things, meditate for your spiritual things. Both are important. Okay, dear friends, thank you very much. Okay, I hope you'll be able to join the proceedings of the GCML. I posted the link earlier. Let me post again in case you joined late. Please bookmark the channel on YouTube, and you should be able to see for the rest of the week too. Thank you very much, dear friends. Thank you, Sagar sir, for being a host, being with me today. Thank you very much, dear friends, and we'll see you all for long meditation and continue in our prana journey for those who are joining daily. Thank you.